Today on Look What Just Found, this is episode 51. We are finally back on penny rolls. That pockets change, and I got a lot more pockets change. But the past few days we've been doing pockets change from New York, and it was, if you haven't watched them, man, they were sick. Especially episode 50. That was nuts. The one right before this. These videos are scheduled in your future that you're watching in the present, but that I scheduled in the past. Hello, are you Saracana? So, I've been dying to say that. So let's look at it. I pulled out two different rolls from the box that they look like customer packed rolls. And we're going to do two today. And we're going to, I think this side open up. They both did close pretty well. And then we'll see if we could think of a topic for the bonus feature. Eric had a great idea about doing me talking about my local coin shop, except there's a problem. There is no local coin shop around here. I think I just saw a wheat penny. No, there's not jack around here where I'm at. So all I do is make these videos, and hopefully everyone likes them. And here we go. But I would talk about my local coin shop if there was one. I do mostly pennies now. Mostly. And I kind of like that in a sense because it really helped me to specialize and learn specifically about penny errors. No double ear. No white AM. We have not found a I have not found a 23 penny, I think, in like a week. And honestly, I don't even remember finding one. I'm sure I found one in the past at some point. I guess this first roll, we're going to have a lot of yeah, I see that. It's more common than you think. It looks so copperish, right? How hard is it to find a 2023 penny? Must be pretty hard. Must be pretty hard. What? You know, that's what we need. We need like 3 S's. I didn't write them down because we never find them for the book. Holy moly, man. That one I think we're not going to find, right? The D. 74S, 412 million, and then we're looking for the 68S. I can't believe we just found that. Every episode, and look what just found, is an adventure. You know, I better put this on it. I will lose this. How would you lose that, Jess? Yeah, that's just what I do, man. Let me tell you. Let me grab an index card for book for book. All right, I'm putting that over there. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then once once we're done with the coppers, I'm pretty sure the zincs will be pretty easy to Oh, I wonder what that is. What's that called? What are those little dots right there? Let me think. Let me think. Somebody taught that to me. Who could have taught that to me? Who could have taught? Could it be Eric, our member? Yeah, boy. I think this coin is bagged. How cool is that? Thank you, Eric. Now I don't have to look at this and think it's a strike through. How cool is that? Make sure to check out Eric's channel. Keen Coin Collectibles. Let me see. Let me give you a proper shout out there, Eric. I don't want to say something that's not true. Sorry, I don't mean to. Keen Eye Collectibles. If you look up Keen Eye Collectibles, you will find a very smart and knowledgeable coin person. That's a nice. I'll put this one into the finds. We have a find. Oh, look at this. Another find. Wow, that's beautiful. I want to look at that F and G over there. Boy, does that look weird. Nah, it just has a little stain around. That's a beauty, though. I'll put that into the finds. Not quite AU. 2005. Yep. That's a nice goldish color. So the family was here over the weekend. It was very nice. It was very, very nice. We went out to Mexican restaurant. All right, there's something going on with that eye right there. Look at Lincoln's eye. Tell me that doesn't look like a double I. I have to look at another similar penny. I know it's 2015. Here's a 2016. Oh, Lincoln had bags under his eyes. I guess I just never noticed it. This is a different penny. It has like the same thing on it. All right. Goodbye. Just an observation. I know it's weird stuff sometimes. Nice 64. That's our first circulated. I mean, they're all circulated, but you know what I mean. Heavy, more heavily circulated. Bagged. Don't get bagged. Remember that? You're running around the street being a miscreant. Don't get bagged. How's that saying go? No man is an island. 2021, right? I'm looking for that 2023. Look how strong that BVD is, or BDV, excuse me. Some of them they're strong and some of them they're weak. AH. Oh, look at these. Look at here. Looky here. What do we got here, guys? Go ahead. Obviously, if you know, you know. But for the newer ones, what do we got here? Most likely is zinc. How can you tell? By the field. Has those little gassy, bubbly things, blisters. The 2 looks like a candy cane, not like a question mark. Has no mint mark. So we have and I'll weigh it, but I already know it's a zinc. 2.55. 1982 Philadelphia large date. That's nice. That's our first keeper so far from these coin rolls. I mean, we have the the coppers, but yeah, I see that in the 8, but it looks like damage. That's a dark brown penny. I'll look at it, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that's just damage. Yep. So how is your day going today, everyone? Going good, I hope. So cool. I'll hold on to that. I like to clean this one too, just to really see those holes nice. We'll see. I'll hold on to it. Maybe I'll throw it into the paint stripper. See how that looks with the nice and cleaned up. I hope everybody's having a nice day. I know it's difficult. Like I'm saying that, right? I hope everyone's having a nice day. And the only thing I keep thinking of is all the problems people have, right? I'll put that with the fines. I know. Remember, I was a social worker I'm still a social worker, technically. 20 years. I listened to everyone's problems. I mean, I was an EMT for 6 years, active. I mean, I had my certification for a few years extra than that, but I was active. I worked as an EMT for 6 years. Drove a cab for 3.5 years. Oh, you listen to people's problems driving a cab too. Wow. I mean, I think that's what made me want to become a counselor. I was like, oh, I've been listening to people's problems for the past, wow, look at all this stuff. 3.5 years. I said, maybe I'll go take psychology. And that's what I did. I took psychology. And then I got accepted to a master's program for social work. But point being, I know we all got problems, you know? Do you know anybody without problems? That's probably the better question, right? Do you know anybody at all that is problem free? One person in your life who, and I don't mean doesn't have a care in the world. I don't mean in denial. All right? I had a friend, Mark, who he just didn't give a F, and I don't know, maybe that's why I liked him, to be honest with you. Somebody to hang around with who didn't complain about nothing. I see that up there. Can you believe I almost threw this out? Wow, is that a die crack? Oh, it sure is. Wow, man. You see, you can't rush through this stuff, man. I can't believe I almost chucked this. Wow, that's crazy. That's a die crack. All right. Yeah, so Mark, getting back to Mark. He was my best friend, man. What a great guy. Well, maybe I shouldn't say he was a great guy. I mean, none of us were great guys, but he definitely was a very good friend of mine at that time. I'm pretty sure this is a strike through. I'm gonna take a little. Make sure it's not dirt. I haven't found a strike through in the ones where you could see like a piece of string or something. I haven't found one of those in a while. But I like when they're super obvious. You don't have to argue with somebody about what it is. Oh, come on, where'd it go? It's behind. Yeah, it is because it's behind. I'll try to get closer, but it's behind the eye. It's behind it, so it's a mint error because it goes to the eye. So what does that mean? Does that mean it was on the planchet? Because wouldn't it be over the eye if it was like a string or something? You know what I mean? It will go up over, like, I don't understand it, but you can see it there. Something. But it's behind the eye. Oh, is that N double too? Nah, that's just shadow. Has them in other places too. You see that, right? Other little streaks. Maybe it. What is this? Is this a zinc? Okay, it could be. It could be the. It could be blistering, I guess. So I'm thinking this is blistering, but they're in really straight streaks. All right, I see you. Yeah. So Mark wasn't afraid. He was, maybe he was a little bit, a little bit of a sociopath, I guess. Maybe, because he wasn't afraid of anything. You ever had a friend? Look at that. The O almost looks. See when you do this with the O, how it looks kind of. I have to look at the O. All right, I have to wipe the O because even the O looks like it has something going on with it. That's crazy. Hey, come on. Can't we just have a plain O, find nothing? Eric got me really to pay attention to the yeah, there's something going on with the oh wow. And there's what is that? I don't know what that is. Oh wow. Well, so there's stuff going on with this penny. I don't know if it's a big deal or not. But all those lines up there that you see right there, but you can't see there, but you can see there, they don't go through the letters. Also, very similar to the last penny we looked at in that sense that they hit the edges of the letters and then they continue on the other side of it. Yep, you can see it in the U. It doesn't go through the letter. It doesn't go through the letter. I'll see if I can get a little closer for you. And then in the see on the end, there's that little line on the N. All right, what can I do? I'll hold on to it. I won't make a big deal out of it. Yeah, so Mark wasn't afraid of anybody. And you know, he drank his 40. He smoked his Newports. Caught diabetes. Um, might be dead by now, for all I know. I wish we'd have kept in touch. Partially my fault for, you know, just, I don't know, changing my way of life and, you know, growing apart from the people I grew up with. But that wasn't what started this topic. What started the topic was, do you know anybody who has no problems? And I said, it doesn't count if it's a person who denies they got problems, right? Because Mark obviously had problems. He had a lot of problems. But if you asked him, hey, Mark, you got any problems? Nah, I ain't got no problems, man. Life is great. Nice, and you know, but you got diabetes, and you know, you might die soon. So what? Who cares? And you know what? There was something. I don't know. There was something a little. I'm gonna weigh this one. Look how red it is. There was something carefree about that. Obviously, I wouldn't want a family member to think like that. I wouldn't even want him to think like that. But you know, he wasn't gonna listen to anybody anyway. He's a piece of dirt. I don't know. I think this is a. I think this is a lamination there. I'm gonna keep it just because it's so unique. Yeah, that has rim error. I'm not going to keep it though, but just showing it. And Mark had a lot of problems, but he didn't complain about nothing. As long as he had his pack of cigarettes, something to eat, roof over his head, he didn't care about nothing. $59D. Look at that. Man, had a T error in the last video. Man, that's cool. I guess maybe it's something that just happens with the T's, right? They get moved around somehow, but it's still an error. How about that U? Still cool. How about the back? Yeah, but someone, you know, no legit, no problems, runs, is healthy. You know, has it all, has the trifecta. You know what I mean? Has it all going on. God bless him. You know. All right, that D sure does look doubled through the camera. Let's look under the loop. You know, it could be, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to weigh it, though. It does look kind of thick. 317. So I was close. It is, you know, it's within tolerance, but it's a heavy. It's on the heavier side, I guess, is the way you would say it. Yep. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Mark. Hope you're doing all right. $2002D. So what do the rest of us do, huh? Like the normal people who do care and do got problems, right? Don't have all the money in the world, don't have the best health. Guess that's it, right? Well, you definitely want to have a relationship with Christ, that's for sure. You got that, you got everything. That I'm a firm believer in. But in addition to that, I guess is what I'm saying. In addition to that, well, you do the best you can. Do the best you can. Do the best you can. Try to be the best person you can. Try to treat your neighbors the way you want to be treated. Easy? Nah. Wow. Okay, now come on. Now I don't know. I've never seen a penny like this before. Now look at the shield. Okay, but it does go into part of the shield, but the middle part of the shield is like pink. Oh wow. How about the other on the other side? But then it's also on the edges. You see that? Is it two-toned? It's two-toned. I have to weigh it. Let me weigh it. 2.48. Low but within tolerance. So this would be, I don't know what this is. Just is this just a oxidation thing? I'm gonna look at the O. I'll hold on to it. I mean, it's just beautiful. I don't know. Maybe someone will say in the comments what caused this. I mean, if you're gonna say oxidation, well, okay, sure. I figured that part out. If it's not oxidation, is that a cut on the side of the L? If it's not oxidation, that would be interesting. That is a cut on the L. Wow, this isn't bad, man. These two rows aren't bad. Cut on L. Cut on L. Well, look at this. An innocent S over something? Oh, come on. No, it's not. Just look that. Wait, hold on a second. On the right side, I don't know if that's damage or something, but it looks like it might be, like S over S. On the right, is that a special penny? No. Oh, double 71 double die, but it says P. Well, it's a 71S. I don't think we need that one in the book. Wow, look at that. The crimson. I could check the book real quick. I'm pretty sure it was like a 64. All right, so we got that one. We got that one S. Yeah, the other one's a 68. Yeah, the 71S we got in there already. It's a nicer one than that one. We got a 71S. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to the S. I don't see S's hardly ever. I'll hold on to that. I don't know if they're worth a buck or not. Yeah, I see that. I think it's just. Let me see. Let's see what happens if we just wipe it. Does it come off? All right, let me look at it then. Didn't come off his nose. Nah, it's just it's a stain or a watermark or whatever you want to call it. So one of the things that I hope that this channel does is bring some levity to people's lives. You know, I truly mean that. Truly mean that. Like, if I'm not there, I hope to get there. Yeah, I see that. You see those blister rings over there? Oh, this is great. Oh yeah. Oh wow. What? It's all over the place. Oh man. So check it out. Oh, I think I just learned something because you could see the progression of the little blisters and then they pop like pimples. Wow. I'm gonna go a little closer so you could check that out. So you got the blisters, right? Which are the little gas pockets and all that, even though that S looks a little weird too. Right? Blisters, small blisters, a bunch of blisters, then bigger blisters, and then pop blisters. Oh wow, that is cool. I want to look at some of these under the loop. So that's what those holes are. They're pop blisters. Wow, how cool is that? I can't believe we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11. We have 11 significant finds from these 2 rolls of pennies, and we have one for the book. And we got man, I'm still not done yet. This is bananas. Look at this, man. Look at this. This is awesome, man. It's just awesome. Is that our first wheat? No, we got the 59 too. So we got two. Oh no, the 59 is not a wheat. No. Yes, our first wheat. Look at this. Second wheat. You know, it's interesting, right? If you're into US pennies, first first shield. Every single penny you touch or every coin that you touch that's a US coin says in God we trust. Every single one. You know? Every single one. If you looked at 1,000 pennies, you saw that in God we trust 1,000 times. What a constant reminder. Just saying. I see that in the hair. I'm just going to assume that that's just dulled, but it is pretty cool looking. In God we trust. What a statement, huh? What a statement. You know. It's nice. It's a nice reminder. Nice ring of death there. It's a strong crimp circle. So if my videos bring some people some levity, some entertainment, you know, some assistance with identifying, look at all of, wow, 44. Now it's got to be before, or 44, you do have the D over S. Well, it is a D. That's pretty interesting. I don't know. It is a weird looking D, I got to say. But I'm pretty sure if it was a D over S, and the Liberty have some weird letters on them. Let me look in the back, see if anything weird going on back there. Still very nice. We found ourselves another wheat. I'm having a good time. That's for sure. I'm enjoying it. And I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait to get my videos so far out. You know. And I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing it. I mean, I'm pushing it a little bit, but not to the point of concern. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I got a wife and we spend time together and all that good stuff. And now if I was single, then maybe you would have a case, because I don't know, man. Maybe I would have been doing it like 24/7. They'd be like, yo, Jess, you got to chill out, man. Take a chill. But this, I used to do construction and real estate management for myself. Bought the houses, fixed the houses, rented the houses, ran after tenants for rent. Tenants would steal stoves. Forget about anything you could think about. They robbed from me. And that was work. That was work. That was me waking up at 6, 7 in the morning. Yeah, I see that. I don't know how significant it is. I'll look at it. And taking people to court and all that. Oh yeah, that's a nice rim era. Really, really nice. Hard to see without the loop, but maybe in the camera you can see it. That's a beauty. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, and I love the color. I'm just saying it was a lot of work. That's work. Even got a Canadian. Yeah, boy. Nice. This compared to that, oh boy. And I did that with counseling. With counseling. I would go work as a counselor. Then after I got off work, I go working on the houses, fixing stuff. I mean, that's definitely a mint era. I just don't know if anybody would care for that. You know, there was something else going on, maybe. Oh, it's copper. I didn't even realize. I don't know how I didn't realize this was a copper. I'm gonna put this in out that we have one AU. We got an AU. Yeah, so nothing to be concerned about. I appreciate the concern, though, right? So that I do from a concerned subscriber or family member, or we got a wheat era. Wow, is that a beautiful? Look how straight those. Let's make sure it's not dirt though. Nah. Wow, that's the straightest lines wheat era lamination I've ever seen. Short. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me. It almost seems too straight. Nah. Wow, beautiful. Both sides. A little bit maybe on the other side. So yes, the concern is well taken. Let's put it like that. Well taken. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But I'm used to hard work. Let me tell you. 82. It's a copper. Large date. I don't even have to weigh it. I'm gonna weigh it, but I don't have to. 82 copper Philadelphia large date. 3.1 on the diddy dot. How do we know it's a large date? Because we found small dates. And we know the difference now. That's how we know. And you can watch another wheat. And another one. And another one. And another one. All right. A few more. We'll call it a rapola. Thank you everybody for tuning in, hanging out with the Jess Man. I wish you all good fortune, good health, and happiness. Bagged, right? Bagged. And I'll see you on the next one.